Hey everybody, and welcome back to It's Only Food with Chef John Politte. Today we're going to be showing you how to slice a tomato. Cue the music. Okay, well the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure you got a nice, stable, flat, even cutting board. And then you want to make sure that you've got something underneath to stabilize it so it doesn't slip and slide around as you're trying to cut. Second thing you want to do is you want to have a decent knife, something that's sharp that's going to be able to get right through this tomato skin so you're not sliding off of it or bouncing off of it and then hitting your fingers where you're going to cut yourself. You can use a steak knife, a serrated bread knife. You can even use a paring knife if you're comfortable with that. Just make sure you're cutting through the skin without having any effort to it, because you don't want to have it bounce off the skin of the tomato and cut you. So let's get into the anatomy of a tomato here. I'm just going to take the top off so we can get a good look at it here. Alright, well, you've got the core right there in the middle. It runs from the top of the tomato to the bottom of the tomato, and then you've got what look like spokes on a wheel here. This is the anatomy of the tomato that holds the flesh together. And then you've got the seed pods in here, which is called caviar. It's really milky and fleshy, and it's kind of falls apart. That's why this is important that we cut it the way it's supposed to be cut. Now, the camera angle I have here is kind of hard because if I have it on the other side of the tomato where I can get a nice clean shot of the slice, I've got a bright window in the background, so we cannot do it from that angle. So I'm going to try to do this over my head. It's not the proper way to doing this, but I'm going to slice it really weird here for you. But you just slice it straight down, and you can see that everything remains intact, and you get a nice looking slice out of here, and it holds together. Nothing is falling out, and it looks really nice. And if we do it the opposite way, which is to go across, you want to cut this just like you would a steak. You want to cut it kind of across the grain so you're getting a nice tender cut instead of cutting it with the grain, which is what we're going to show you here. You cut it this way, and you're going to end up with the stems and the spokes of those wheels in every cut, and that's going to make it really hard to chew, and it's going to be tough. And most of it, when you get into the middle of it, and this is kind of a small tomato, but there's no seed pods, no soft fleshy caviar in there, so everything is kind of tough and it's hard to bite into. So, and it also looks nicer when you do a California setup on a burger, or this goes on a sandwich. It looks nicer and it's presentable as opposed to these kind of cuts, which are not only hard to eat, but they kind of look funky. And I'm going to do it with the full tomato here, just so you can see. I'm going to cut it right down the middle. And you can see how the stem goes straight through the shot, or the tomato. I'm going to cut another slice, in parentheses, slice, for our... Now you're going to try to eat this, and you can't see this, but you can just feel how hard that is, as opposed to our other tomato, which it's in the middle. So just remember to use a nice stable cutting board, a sharp knife that you're comfortable using, and cut it across the grain from the stem down to the bottom of the tomato, so you get nice clean slices that will look nice on your sandwich or on your burger or whatever you're using these for. Thanks a lot for watching It's Only Food. We did a tutorial on how to slice tomatoes. Hey, I appreciate you watching today. Thanks a lot. Don't forget to check out the description box on your way out. Not only does it contain the recipe for this show, but it also has a bunch of groovy links. I have a gourmet seasoning shop on Etsy and also have a cookbook on sale. Those links are down there. Don't forget to check out the playlist I've got down there for how to create a cooking show on YouTube, and also a playlist link for how to improve your channel and help it grow. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not done so already, and then make sure you share this video with everyone that you know. Take care of yourself. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you next time right here on It's Only Food with Chef John Politte. Bye-bye.